Are there now first question for understanding for this presentation? Ananas? Please, everybody, introduce yourself before you start.
Thank you. Antanas Virskis from Lithuania. I am plant breeder, professor. It's high time after such a report. My 3 short proposals to be included from our workshop to conclusion of our wonderful 5 organic congress. First, everybody maybe read this declaration: food from farms, but not from factories. I wish to be supported this declaration because it's very important, especially for East European countries, when not included in this declaration, that many big companies rich from Western European countries are introducing in black ways these complexes in our countries. When we are protesting and organize meetings, they say, you don't want, we try to organize those complexes in Belarus. Near border, and all slurry will go to your rivers and etc. I want first to support. Another, after 1 year, will be reviewed using glyphosate and glyphosinate to restrict or to forbid them. We now are feeding our animals soybean, which was treated by Roundup and growing in the tropic forests in South America, but there are all possibilities are new conventional soya varieties from Ukraine. We in Lithuania sowed this year about 1,000 hectares, can change those soybean from South America, and in order to avoid glyphosate. And another very bad practice is when glyphosate using not before sowing, but just before harvesting, and in order to kill weeds and to dry grain, etc. It's necessary to exclude. And another last question, proposal. Our attitude, what to do with GMO. Also very big pressure and big money black to introduce in our countries. Maybe it's necessary to adopt Hungarian moratorium for GMO. Thank you.
Thank you very much for this, not question to the presentation, but for your proposals. Antanas, thank you. I see there are no questions, then I would like to, oh, they have,
yeah.
Okay.
Karolina Libertová, Bio-Institute Czech Republic once more. Just a short reflection to the presentation from Czech Republic, and especially for the point of large-scale conversion to organic farming. In our country, in 2004, we approved our action plan for organic farming, and our goal was to reach 10% of the land conversion of 10% to organic farming, and we have succeeded. But however, we are not very happy with the result. Nowadays, we have 3,100 farmers in the Czech Republic, and I have to say that this vast boom of organic farming is a little bit, it was faster than the structure of the sector has developed. So we are really missing a lot of experts, especially in research, in extension service, in school, in secondary school, in universities. And I think that this is a big problem, because a lot of the new farmers who came into the sector, they don't know anything about organic farming, they don't know the principles, they don't know the rules, and there is a big risk of fraud, but not intentional fraud, but because they just don't know how to farm organically. So my question is, if you have experience from another countries with this big boom of organic conversion, how to support the sector, that there is enough time as well to develop the support and the service for these farmers. Thank you.
Thank you for the question. Well, very briefly, first of all, when we talk about 10% of the area being farmed organically, we are still a sort of niche market. So we have to be realistic about it. It's still not a large-scale conversion. Well, the problems that we face today are really, really very elaborate, and it's time really to think about large scale. When I say large scale, I mean 50%, 100%. There's a sort of fear. You're right, there is a sort of fear when you talk about 50% conversion to organic farming. Well, to make a long story short, we have done some research on that, and actually I did my PhD on that subject as well, and it is very important to show what would be the consequences of large-scale conversion for GDP, for the employment, for the state of environment, and also for energy use. And by doing that, you should really look into the trades-off, because, for instance, if organic farming expands, there would be a loss of jobs in agri-chemical industry, but there would be a lot of jobs created in some other sectors. So there is a sort of methodological model. You can also find there is something on the internet at the FAO side. There is also something about it. But just to conclude, really, I mean, nature is talking to us in hard terms. We are running out of time. So 10% organic farming, my friends, is no longer enough.
Okay, thank you for your opinion on this point. I think with 10% you are doing very well, and I hope we all get to 10% of area and market there where we are not are, and the others, like the Czech Republic, can go to a next stage. I would like